Hey guys, welcome back to Real Housewives Recaps. Today, we are talking what went on yesterday. What was yesterday? Yesterday was Wednesday. It was Scottish Coronation Day. And we are going to get to what the idiots in Montecito are up to. But first, I want to look at this. Oh, can you believe it? Beautiful. You guys, that's how the light was hitting Catherine. Somebody in the chat I had yesterday described it as ethereal, and I would say, yes, exactly. Look how beautiful. I love this blue dress. I'm obsessed with it. You guys, she looked great. Yesterday was Scottish Coronation. It was in Edinburgh. So interesting to watch. You can kind of make out Major Johnny behind her. Hello. But so much fun to watch. I really enjoyed it. We ended up doing a live chat yesterday where I talked all about Catherine's outfit. I'm obsessed with it. I love it. It's one of my favorite shades of blue. I thought she looked so beautiful. It seemed like such a happy day. I love it. I love Scotland. I love the UK. It's just fun to watch. Okay. Can I just say, Catherine is clearly a member of the Drunk Goose Club because, hello, she goosed William. I am here for it. She was talking to William. The hand moved down low. I'm here for it. She probably didn't even realize, but I don't care. I realized, and she's a member of our club. So honk honk, Catherine. Glad to have you. I think that's our symbol or our signal. She was giving us the signal. I'm not sure, but excellent. I love it so much. And again, I thought everybody looked great. What a happy day. I thought it was really interesting and fun to see. Now, let's talk about those clowns in Montecito and what they're up to because they always have to have a, shall we say it together? Look at me. Now, a huge thank you to David and everybody else who took the time to send me this. You guys, of course, these two idiots, and I don't mean the kid. I don't talk about the kids. I'm just about their idiot parents. These two idiots, and I'm talking about Harry and Meghan, decided, oh, we need attention. What's that? It's an important day in my dad, the king's life. I need attention on today of all days. And they released these photos, and I will show them to you. And again, I don't talk about the kid, so I'm not talking about the kid. I will talk about speculation of age and things like that, but we leave the kids out of that. I'm going to stick to that. But I will talk about the idiot parents and the idiot plans that they come up with. That's what I'm interested in talking about. So this comes out of page 6. And again, a huge thank you to everybody that took the time to send this to me. There were pixelated photos going around, and then page 6 released this unpixelated. So we can see the baby. We can see Lily. So it says Prince Harry cradles Princess Lily during 4th of July outing with Meghan Markle. So we're going to read this, and then I'm going to tell you why I think all of this is BS and why they're BS. Here we go. Happy Independence Day! Prince Harry was spotted enjoying a 4th of July parade in his adopted hometown of Montecito, California on Tuesday. I'm not even going to say his title. The idiot dressed casually in jeans and a green crew shirt. I like that they're pretending that that's not how he go. I mean, have we seen the same polo over and over? Yes, he's not really known for being the best dresser, especially since getting with his wife. Hello. Oh, but I have some fashion stuff coming up, so stay tuned to the end of the video because I want to talk about that. I digress. Okay, let's see. He had his hands full holding his 2-year-old daughter, Lily. I refuse to say the other name because I don't think it's right and I don't agree with it. The kid looked adorable in a floral dress with knee-length high socks. Now, funny side note, so many people in the chat, this picture came out while I was on chat. So many people in the chat reacted to the fact that the kid was wearing socks because apparently old Megsy Pooh has a huge problem with that. See Princess Charlotte for details. Her red hair, thank you, Daddy, was done up with 2 cute pigtails. All right. So here's a picture, one of the pictures that they released, and we're going to zoom on in and take a look. There's so many suspicious things about this, if you ask me. What's going on here? This is Photoshopped, no? I'm not trained in Photoshopped. I don't know how that works. But so many people are pointing out that they believe that this is Photoshopped. What makes them think that? Well, I'll show you a picture in a minute that'll help convince you because Harry's shirt all of a sudden becomes two different colors out of nowhere. I actually thought he was wearing a vest because I had seen the two different color shirt thing first. And I thought, is he wearing a vest? Why is it that color? The other thing that came up quite a bit is Lily's supposed to be 2. I'm no expert. Is that kid 2? Here's what I think. And this is just my opinion. I don't know. Of course they had to do something because they have to look at me on any kind of important day for the family. They have to try to get attention. This idiot has to try to cash in on his family. He knew that they'd be in the news. He knew that they would be having celebrations without his whiny ass. So he decided he'd get himself in the news and go out and have some photos made. Now, it's coming out that these are taken by Backgrid. And we know the story there that they're their favorite go-to style of paparazzi, right? So that's no shocker. The weird thing here, there's so many weird things to me. That kid looks younger than 2. And the reason that's important is because I really don't think this picture, I just don't believe it was taken yesterday. I don't. I think this is an older picture that they just recycled. And they're trying to use it for yesterday. I don't know. Page 6 also posted these photos, but I don't know that it was from Harry and Meghan. I don't know if they just, again, put these... People were speculating that maybe Backgrid helped them Photoshop these photos together or add in some actual parade pics with some old pics just to try to keep Harold and Fraud in the news. What's weird to me is there's no Meghan anywhere. The article itself says Meghan was there, but we don't have any photos of Meghan, so that's weird. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying that's so not like her. She adores the camera. She eye blanks at every chance she gets, so there's no way she'd miss out on camera. And where's the other kid? Why are they just posting pictures of the one kid with Harry? That's why I just have trouble believing this. Now, I got a ton of comments on that last photo shoot of Meghan in the brown shorts, the UPS shorts, as one of you so beautifully put it, and Harry just hanging out in the parking lot as you do. And a lot of you thought Harry was photoshopped in that picture, and I just don't see it that. I mean, maybe he was, but I don't see the photoshopping. But let me show it to you here why I think this one is. Ta-da! What do you see here? This is why I thought he was wearing a vest. See? All of a sudden, his shirt isn't the same color anymore, and that wasn't the case in the other photos. So what's going on with that? I think that's so weird. Again, I don't know anything about photoshopping. I don't know what I'm talking about. I have eyeballs, and I can say, hey, that's weird. That's not the same color. And also, I can say that kid looks really small. And maybe it's just a small kid, but that kid looks really small. I wouldn't guess 2 years old. If Lily is 2 years old, I'm saying this is probably an old photo. All right, let's continue. Meghan Markle and son Archie were later spotted with a daddy-daughter duo. Okay, they didn't put pictures out about that. Shortly after, Meghan Markle and Prince Archie were photographed with Harry and Lilibet. The parade celebrating America's independence from Harry's relatives was not the first one that where he's been photographed. 2 years ago, the Invictus Games founder was photographed taking a 4th of July parade in Wyoming alongside Markle. So they talk about Markle, and yet in the article, they don't attach a single picture of her. So here's this one because she clearly likes to pose for photographs, paparazzi, all that junk. You guys, I just feel like this is such bullshit. I'm trying to make sense out of it, and there's just no making sense out of it. None. I don't believe any of it. I don't believe anything out of these two. And honestly, even if it is true, I don't care. And what I mean is, I don't care about either of them. They're just doing this to try to get attention from Charles, and I'd say it's actually kind of fun to watch how pathetic it's become. I found this comment attached to this article that I thought brought up some good, interesting stuff. So let's talk about this. Night's Music says, sorry, not buying it. Same. I feel the same way, and I hear you. I hear all you drunk goose, you drunk geese, yelling at your screen saying the same thing. We don't buy it. Why is Lily's hair blowing in the wind and yet no one else's is? And it's backgrid. So how much are they being paid this time to Photoshop everything in? Seriously. They can get up close and personal for a photo of Harry and Lily, and yet they can't get a close shot of Meghan across the street? Nope. These don't fly this time. This is to take away from Charles's Scotland trip, nothing more. Why else? Why else would this be the first time in almost a year we've seen them in public? Exactly. So well said. Exactly right. Now let's take a look back at that photo with the wind, because now I'm curious. Yeah, bingo. They're right. Look at the lady to the left of this kid's elbow with the dark hair. Her hair's not blowing in the wind. Nobody else seems to be reacting to that gust of wind except for Lily's hair. That is a good point and very interesting. Yeah, I don't believe it. And also, what's up with the colors of the shirts? I understand that fabrics look different in different lights, but that's completely different. We're talking like, what is that? Like purpley versus olive? I don't believe any of it. I don't. They allude to Meghan being there, but again, I looked around on the internet and can't find photos anywhere. So it makes it even more bizarre because again, that bee loves the camera. So I got nothing. I got no way to explain this. Let me know what you think. And as I love to say, make it make sense. Because it doesn't. As more information about this comes out, I will let you know. Clearly, it's just an attention grab. That part I totally understand. And by that, I don't mean I understand like I justify. I'm saying I understand what they're doing. I see you idiots. But, it's just such a lame attempt. It's laughable at this point. It really is. It's very childish. And again, why am I surprised? That seems to be their favorite go-to move. But the only thing I could think of was I could hear your voices in my head. Yes, I'm hearing voices that said she wants to monetize those kids. So I thought, okay, so this is just a photoshopped one-off photo of, if you believe it's Lily, whoever this kid is, whatever. It's a one-off photo of this kid, but not a photo of the family together. You won't see both kids together because then she thinks that she can sell it. She can sell, the family photo, if you will. Like both kids together. Like, look, these are our kids. Just a hunch, just a gut feeling. I remember all the conditions when we read Revenge. I remember all the conditions that were put upon the way people could photograph Archie because part of it was that CBS had the rights. She had already sold them to CBS. And so they're real weird about how people, basically they're taking pictures of blankets because you couldn't get the kid's whole face in because they had sold the rights to CBS first. So it just feels like that's what's happening here. These are photoshopped for attention, but also she won't show both kids yet because she's banking on them in the very near future. Mark my words. Watch for it. I think it's coming. Like some, I don't know, People magazine spread, like, here's our family, something like that. One of you so smartly pointed out it's going to be like remember when, was it Shiloh Pitt was born? And there was like a bidding war or something like that. That's what Meghan thinks will happen, but I think there'll be a rude awakening there because no one cares. Meanwhile, these two are having the best time in Scotland. So jealous, want to be there. Catherine wearing this gorgeous blue dress and the pearl choker necklace that was the Queen's, and it was a nod to the Queen. And it's just such a touching detail. I love the Queen. But these two are just relaxed and happy and charming and all the things, and then the other two are desperate, breaking plates and grabbing at straws as per usual. As more news on this breaks, I'll be talking about it, you guys. I just can't even with this nonsense. Miss me with this bullshit. You guys, this was so much fun. Catherine is a member of the Drunk Goose Club, Honk Honk, as are you. I'm so glad you're here. And can I just tell you, you guys asked for notebooks. We have notebooks all of a sudden. And as of just a couple hours ago, we have hoodies. Drunk Goose Club, Honk Honk. I'll put a merch link below. I did hear you when you asked for the V-neck shirts. Those are the next things that will be coming out. Jay's working on that now, so check back on that. Guys, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate each of you so much. Definitely I want to encourage you to check out Patreon, patreon.com/Real Housewives Recaps. That's where we do bonus deep dives, lots of extra content, lots of fun stuff going on over there. So check that out. That's where you can become an executive producer. So now I would like to thank my executive producers. Here we go. A huge thank you to Linda. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you to Paige. Huge thank you to Teresa. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Amy. Thank you, Kay. Thank you, Shauna. Thank you, Brenda. Thank you, Aaron and Frank. Thank you, Kristen. Thank you, Ann M. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you, Ann H. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Glynis. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Patty. Thank you, Adair Becker. Thank you to Erica. Thank you, Amber. Thank you, Annette. Thank you, Barb G. Thank you to Diana. Thank you, Allison B. Thank you, Jean. Thank you, Lori. Thank you to Pauline. Thank you to KT. Thank you, Jolene. Thank you, Stromboli. Thank you, Catherine. Thank you, Loie. Thank you, Lucy H. Thank you to Georgia. Thank you, Susie. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you, Robbins Landing. Thank you to Helen. Thank you to Mara. Thank you, Ashley C. Thank you to Molly. Thank you, Amber. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Sand Squid. Thank you to Rach. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Leslie. Thank you, Dee Dee. Thank you, Nina. Thank you, Heather. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you, Penny. Thank you, Domby. Thank you, Android P. Thank you to Sheena. Thank you, Aaron M. Thank you, Faye. Thank you, Judith. Thank you, Spectrum Mom. Thank you, Vanessa B. Thank you, Christy. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Mimi Heathcote. Thank you, Misty. Thank you, Candy. Thank you, Anita. Thank you, Leslie. Thank you to Bree. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you to Elvis Rose here on YouTube. Thank you to Lori. Thank you, Tim B. Thank you, Jean. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Elisa. Thank you, Kathy with a C. Thank you, Allison. Thank you, Christina. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you, Marianne. Thank you to Patricia. Thank you, Lindsay. Thank you, Ridley. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Jill. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you, John. Thank you, Donna D. Thank you, Diana. Thank you, Chewy. Thank you, Christina. Thank you, 509 Cougs. Thank you, Julie. Thank you, BJ. Thank you, Big Bad John. Thank you, Amy. Thank you, Duck Barf. Your name is always funny to me. Thank you, Susie. Thank you, Vicky loves her corgi. Thank you, Charisse. Thank you, Kate. Thank you, Genesee. Thank you, Essie. Thank you, Lady Grandmother. Thank you, Christy. I so appreciate you all. Thank you if you are on the Patreon. Thank you if you're an executive producer. And hey, if you're not, definitely check it out. We have a lot of fun over there. Guys, I hope you have the best day, and I will talk to you again soon. Can't wait to bring you another video like this. Take care. Bye-bye.